Welcome back to Import Topics, and we have a lot on the schedule today. We're going to start with what's happening down in Philadelphia with the Eagles. So, Sam Bradford is asking for a trade. He's not asking, he is demanding a trade from the Eagles. So my question is, whose side are you on? Are you on the Eagles side or are you on Sam Bradford's side?
Man, I gotta go with Sam Bradford, man. I mean, they completely disrespected him, slapped him in the face by getting a quarterback in the first round. While you have Sam Bradford, I mean, they already paid him $11 million. He doesn't need the money. He wanted an honest team to actually support him, be all in for him, and they disrespected him.
I'm on the Eagles side, man. And I think Sam Bradford needs to shut up forever. He can never speak again, all right? Like, he thinks that he's, like, entitled to just hold, like, the quarterback spot for the Eagles, man. He's not entitled to anything, man. If you look at his stats, right, 3,700 yards, 19 touchdowns, 14 picks, you just shrug,
Was that,
it doesn't stand.
Was that the stats from last year?
Yeah, the stats from last year. You look at it, you just kind of shrug.
I know he came back from an injury, man.
Nah, man. No, I mean, he was relatively healthy, 14 games, but you just, And after this offseason, this guy signed a two-year deal for $36 million. He can go up to $40 million with his incentives if he hits some points. And he feels like he's just like entitled. Like, sure, they drafted like a rookie quarterback with the second pick in the draft. But the thing is that if he just goes out and he just plays well, they're not gonna bench him. If he goes out there and he starts off, let's say like 3-5 or 3-6, of course they're gonna probably bench him.
Which is messed up. That's the messed up part.
How is messed up? If you're not performing up to the money that they give you, then then you deserve to be on the bench.
They're not all in with him, man. I feel like he's gonna have a whole lot of pressure on his back. He's gonna hate the situation. That's why
he's the one that put the pressure on his back. All right, because this offseason he had a chance to go to a different team, but instead he was like, I'm gonna take this 2-year deal and I'm gonna stay here. It's not the Eagles' fault. You think the Eagles are gonna bank on a guy? If you look back every year, he's been hurt.
That's the problem. He never had a full year of him being healthy.
So what, man? You think that the Eagles are gonna give him a 4 or 5 year deal for a guy that's...
He doesn't want a 4 or 5 year deal. What he wants is a team to actually give him a chance and not to put any pressure on him.
He has a chance right now. Early. He has to go into camp and he has to outplay a rookie.
Me personally, I think he can outplay a rookie, but he's just mad about the situation.
Okay?
Now he's
all he needs to do, if he could play like he played the last 3 games of the year last year, where he threw for 300 yards in every game and he had 5 touchdowns, 3 picks, I feel like they won't bench him. But if he comes out, he's out here not producing up to the money that they gave him, and they come off to a slow start, like a 2-4 start, 2-5 start. Those fans in Philly, they're gonna be wanting the rookie.
No, they're not gonna be wanting the rookie.
They're gonna be wanting the rookie because they're sick and tired of mediocre quarterbacks.
You just mentioned right now, he's had an amazing last 3 games, right? Sam Bradford can do what he can do on the field. He's one of the best quarterbacks when he's at his best, right?
Rarely.
So why would you want to put pressure on him by drafting a quarterback early in the first round?
Sometimes pressure is good for people.
Maybe, man. Obviously not for him. He's wilding out. He's pissed.
All he needs to do is go out there and perform to the money that they gave him. If he goes out there and he performs, who do you think they're going to keep? They're probably going to keep him. If he goes out there,
they wasted the draft pick.
You got a second round, man. Like, you drafted him with the second pick, man. You could probably get some pieces back.
Nah, man. You wasted a draft pick. Sam Bradford doesn't feel comfortable. No one's going to have trust in the locker room. They're not going to know if he's going to be there for the full 16 games or not.
Either way, man, he put himself in this situation, man. If he came out last year and he lived up to the hype that they were giving him. I remember in the preseason, he went 10 for 10 in one game, and people were coming out the next day, Eagles are going to be Super Bowl champs. So the Eagles, if he lived up to the hype and wasn't what he always has been, which is average.
I mean, he has some average receivers.
It doesn't matter about average receivers. Well, for years, people were saying that Tom Brady made his receivers better. So if you want to be a great quarterback,
but Sam Bradford is not Tom Brady.
But the thing is that they're paying him like he's freaking on that level.
I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a good quarterback, but he's not Tom Brady. But he does deserve to have the locker room trust him, man. You can't have a rookie sitting there like, when he's gonna mess up.
Trust isn't just given, man. You gotta earn that trust.
He earned it the last 3 games. That's how he got his contract. No one's gonna sign a bum.
3 games
If he was
too late.
If he was a
did
bum,
that for like the whole season, then we wouldn't be in this situation.
I feel like he would have the whole season, man. I feel like Eagles are gonna go far in the playoffs.
Really? You think the Eagles are gonna go far?
Sam Bradford, yes.
I don't know, we'll see, man. I'm willing to put down a bet on that. Dwight Howard is in the news right now, alright? So he's probably not going to come back to the Houston Rockets next year. And there's a bunch of teams that are interested in him, like the Bucks, the Portland Trailblazers, and even going back home to the Orlando Magic.
Yeah.
So, in 30 seconds, which team do you think is the best fit for him and why?
If I'm going to be honest with you, man, I got to stick with the Houston Rockets. I don't think he should leave, man. No other team really wants him. Portland Trailblazers, they're going to have to pay him a whole lot of money if he goes there. If he goes to Orlando, could be, welcome back home type thing, but do they really need a guy like Dwight Howard? He's delusional. He's not like how he was before. No other team really wants to pay him a lot of money. Why would he leave Houston Rockets? He has a great... Houston's actually, people are saying that they don't want him, but they do. So he should stay. We just saw the NFL draft happen, man, and we saw Leremy, Tunsil, and we all saw the weird situation that happened, man. What do you think about that?
Yeah, man, the whole thing was weird, man. 13 minutes prior to the draft, like, the whole Twitter thing came out with him just, like, smoking weed, and then Instagram, like, the pictures with him and his coaching, he's asking him for, like, money or whatever, and, like, this dude lost, like, $7 to $13 million, man. But if you ask me, I feel like the whole situation is just Warren Sapp all over again. I feel like this guy is one of the most talented players in the draft, and I'm rooting for him. I hope that he can come through and prove that he's one of the best. Alright, so the Lakers finally made a good choice. This is like probably the first time in like 5 years that they made like a good choice. But they hired Luke Walton from the Warriors, and now he's going to be their head coach, man. Do you think that this is a good move?
Good choice, like you just said. 39-4 isn't a bad record. It's actually a great record with the Warriors. He's a great coach, and he used to play for the Los Angeles Lakers. So it's a great opportunity for him for his head coaching job. And now he's going back to LA. My thing is, I don't think he's going to immediately impact that young team, but down the line.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. Comment below. Like us on all social media. Let us know what you guys want us to talk about next time. And thanks for watching.